Hello and welcome to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this video we'll be answering the question, what is the significance of a question mark? I know, you already know what it looks like, you know how to use it. But when we're asking about the significance, it digs a little deeper than just what it is. You should already know that a question mark is used to mark the end of a question. Sounds obvious, right? So if a question's been asked, it would look something like this. Where is Indiana? Other words that are associated with the question mark are where, who, what, why, and how. These are all question words or associated with interrogatives. The other use of the question mark can be within brackets. It can indicate for the reader that the writer is unsure about the statement they're making about someone. So for example, if Fred continues with this, he will be funny, but I'm not sure that this should be his main ambition. What we can see from our writer here is that they are, in a polite way, saying that they're unsure about the whole focus of Fred. It's a good way of hinting at disappointment or not being convinced by something. So, now it's your turn. For each of these 5 sentences, I want you to consider whether the question mark has been used appropriately and what the significance of the question mark is within each statement. Hit pause if you need thinking time. So, what does her mum think? This is a question, and the question word what indicates that. So yes, the question mark has been used appropriately. Its significance is to remind us this is a question. When will this cough end? Now with this second question, it's less clear to us what the answer will be, but it seems like a very serious question from whoever's posing it. And the question word when indicates that this is a question, as well as the question mark. Number 3. How I will pay is as follows. So, if we think about it, this person is describing how they will pay. They're about to share more information, so there should be no question mark. Instead, this is actually a declarative statement. So unfortunately, the use of the question mark is wrong. The biggest mistake that people can make with question words is to always put a question mark at the end of a sentence containing them. If there is no actual question posed, we must never use a question mark. How much does it cost? The cost is one thing, but how much is another. The question mark is confirmed by the fact we're dealing with a question that has a precise answer. Yes, the use of the question mark here is spot on. Finally, to who this may concern? Question mark. Unfortunately, this is the opening to many letters, and it should not have a question mark. It is in fact a statement, because you're saying to who this involves, to whom this may concern. So no, the question mark here is wrong. The significance of the question mark is more than just the fact that it's at the end of every question. Its significance is in restating for the reader exactly what the question should be. The other thing to acknowledge is that without a question mark, when you're posing a question, someone reading your application or concern or argument quickly does not know they should be poring over and thinking about the question you've posed. The significance of the question mark is more than how it looks. It's the fact that you are trying to encourage a reader to think. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?